Hello my friends. As you know, I'm making my videos always about my experiences on my spiritual path to enlightenment, and I think I'm gonna make, I don't know, I'm sure, but I think I will make the last video about this experience of living on prana, because maybe I will have more deeper experiences in the future, I don't know, but for now I think like I'm so used to it that it's already getting that normal, it's a normal life of normality, how do you say that, it's like a normal lifestyle getting, and yeah, I can tell for hours and hours and hours, because it's beyond logic, you know, it's beyond normal speaking, and that's just because I experience the most divine experiences. That's the only thing I can say. And you know, the more I'm reading about it and the more I see about it, I mean, fasting was always a part of like reaching to God. That's nothing new, you know. And we are in our society, we learn a lot. You should eat this, you should do that, you know, every day there's a new book coming, every day there's a new lifestyle guru, one day, every day there's a new food nutrition system, and it's all, you know, society talk, you know, and you get it or you don't get it, you like it or you don't like it. But the only thing I can say is that the only experience you can make as a human being is your own experience. You know, you are your own God, and you are your own Bible, you are your own doctor, you are your own nutritionist, and that's only because if you keep investigating in your own system, what does my body wants, you know. And I knew from long time ago, because my body just functioned the best with a little bit of food. If I put too much things in my body, it gets weak, it gets tired, it gets, you know, the mind gets depressed, or it gets very negative, or it gets very loaded. So I know the less I eat, the higher my spirit and my energy and my divine connection got. I always knew that. But of course, as I am like everybody on this planet Earth, you go with friends, oh yes, a little bit this eating, you eat a little bit there, you eat a little bit there, then you read about this system, you read about that system, and you're trying, and you're doing, and you're going. But the only thing what I can say, the way they express, and all the thousands of people who are doing this, they all speak about that special connection with God. And whatever you believe about God, whatever you think about what religion you are, whatever, I don't want to go in that discussion or reactions, but I can see only one thing. Sorry. The things I experienced in the last 2 weeks, I just have very few friends, I'm honest with you. I cannot share this with too many people around me, because, you know, sometimes people they think you're crazy, or you should be act normal, and you're gonna die, and all these kind of reactions. But I can feel one thing, that the connection I have, if you call it God, call it universe, call it cosmos, call it your higher self, call it your soul, call it your heart, whatever it might be, it is happening. And I mean, I've been 2 days ago, it's maybe funny to say, I felt so like I'm entering a new space of my life, and my meditations are so clear, that my skin is so clear, the connection, I'm talking with myself, with God, that I think, wow, I don't know what space it is, because it's also new for me. I can only say that happiness, the joy, and this bliss I can feel, I've never ever in my life had it that strong, that intense, and so constant. You know, of course, I had millions of times I went to the sea, or a mountain, or a jungle, or a forest, and I had these glimpses like, wow, you know, this expansion, or this feeling of like happiness or joy. But it takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, or 1 day, and it's gone. But now it's like a constant feeling of like, oh my God, I experience my body so beautiful, and life so beautiful, and I'm just in bliss. That's the only thing I can say. I'm bliss, and think, I don't know what this is, but it just sounds great. I feel beautiful. I see my body is like radiating, my skin is radiating, and I think like it's just the right, perfect thing for me. I only can say for me, it is the right thing to do. And what I wanted to share is 2 days ago, I had this feeling, I think like, God, I'm in this new phase of my life, in this new period of my life. And then I thought, is this really true? Or is it maybe something of the mind? You know, sometimes the mind is so tricky, we don't know anymore what is the mind or what is the soul. And I said to myself, let me find God. If you see that I'm in the right space, in the right part where I have to be to go into this new, you know, I'm doing this Skype sessions, I'm doing life coach session, and people, really so many people calling me, and I'm talking with them, and it's so beautiful what's all happening. And I think to myself, God, if I'm really on the perfect part, give me the proof and let me find a white feather. Let me find a white feather before I'm home. So I walked from the beach to my house. It's like 25 minutes. And just maybe 5 minutes before my home, I found a little feather, but it was not really big or like really like a feather. It was just a little fluffy thing. And I thought like, okay, maybe life is just sending it to me in that way. And of course there was a little bit doubt, and I think, maybe it's not the right thing. But deep inside I felt like, yes, I'm sure I'm going to find the right feather. I'm going to find the right feather. And believe it or not, really 2 minutes from my house, before I want to enter my house, I see this really big white feather in my house. And it was so white. And I thought, oh Jesus. It was so beautiful to find that, yes, God is even, heaven is even sending me a white feather just to show me I'm on my right track, I'm on my right path. And no matter what books and people and systems and cultures and other religions will say, what you're doing or not doing, for me, I'm on the right path, and that's it. This is the last videos I'm going to take, because, I mean, I will speak about other things, not only about my experience about food. There are other more beautiful things in life, and where I can help people with, or I can maybe enrich people with. But for me, it's now 2 weeks ago without food. This few days, you know, with the dry fast without liquids, and I'm going to do another 7 days of no food, and then I will do another 4 days of fasting or dry food. That's it. So I feel fine. I feel great. I just want to ask, if you have friends, if you have family, anybody you know, and they want to sit down and just investigate their deepest inner spaces to find freedom, to get all the garbage out, mental garbage, emotional garbage, physical garbage, just maybe contact with me and let us sit down, get some sessions done. And believe me, there is nothing more important in life. No money, no work, no success, no career, nothing. Just to find that inner space, clean yourself, get all this garbage out of your brains, in your system, in your bones, in your tissues, in your muscles, and just feel free, feel happy, and know there's only one God that's living in you. You don't have to get it from somewhere else. You don't have to get it from some other people. It's in you, but we have to get all these thousands of layers of garbage out of our mental, emotional, physical, and psychological systems. We have to get it out. I want to support you. I can sit with you. You know, I do my third eye looking. I can do my body scannings. I can do my completion techniques. I have other techniques where we can go together into the deepest spaces of yourself to find just more freedom, more happiness, and more joy. So contact me if you're interested. If not, just listen, do what feels good for you, and I'm here if you want me to support you. And if not, no worries, just do something else. But no, you are your own doctor. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.